Hey, I'm gonna show you how to set up your Path of Exile 2 loot filter so your items go from looking like this to this. First, I'm gonna show you a quick and easy way to set it up so you can use it in-game and start blasting. Then I'm gonna show you how to customize it and how to update your filter in-game. So let's go. We're gonna use the site filterblade.xyz. If you go there for the first time, it's gonna ask you if you play Path of Exile 1 or Path of Exile 2. We're gonna click on Path of Exile 2 in our case. Then it's gonna load for a second and you will see this beautiful style with the cool art on the right. So let's make it a bit bigger so we see more. Okay, the first thing you notice is like a lot of items here like you saw in the intro. If you scroll down, for example, you see the divine orbs, whatever. Yeah, there's always an explanation what it is, like the top value items. In our example, divine orbs, mirrors and armored caps. So feel free to scroll down and look around. So the quick and easy way to do that is, you will see this slider here in the middle. It goes from soft to regular, semi-strict, strict, very strict, uber strict and uber plus strict. This is the strictness of the filter. If you move it somewhere, you can read what it does. For example, soft barely hides anything. I would highly suggest that you, as a starter, start with semi-strict. The further right you go, the stricter it becomes and the more items it hides. So, if you feel like semi-strict, you still see too many items on the ground, then you go to strict and so on. Because the reason you want to have a filter is to reduce the screen clutter on your screen. Yeah, so you don't see the useless items. Then you can click on styles. Currently we have two styles, normals and dark modes. Like if we look at these items here now, while I click on dark mode now, it's gonna change a bit. Yeah, these ones are made to be a bit easier on the eyes. Maybe you prefer this. This is just a style option, so you don't have to worry too much about it. And after you chose a style, you want to get it in-game. And the easiest thing is, and this is the coolest part of the site by the way, is you go to export to Path of Exile, and then you have to log in with your Path of Exile account. It's gonna redirect you to the official Path of Exile site. Then you have to log in. And I already did that. And then it asks you to authorize Filterblade to communicate with the Path of Exile site. You're gonna do that. Then it takes a second, it redirects you. And then you're back on the site here. So if we go now to export to Path of Exile, like we chose in our example semi-strict, you go here, you can give your filter a name. I'm gonna call it YouTube Filter Test. And then you choose your platform. Currently it only works on PC as far as I know, so we will see in the future if console will get a patch or not. Then you can add in a small description here. I would also highly suggest that you click on auto load, so every time you visit the site again, your current filter will be loaded. Yeah. And then the easiest part, you go to sync or download. Then you have two options. Either you save and download it, so you download the file, you put it in like you used to, but this is the cool part about this site, you can sync it directly through the homepage, so you don't have to move any files around. So you click here on save and sync, it's gonna upload it directly on the Path of Exile site, and now if we go in-game, and we see all these items here, we go in-game and we click here, it takes a second, there it is, YouTube Filter Test. The blue color indicates that this is an online filter. So if I click this, boom, there it is. It looks beautiful, it's amazing. So yeah, this is the quick and easy way to set it up and just keep playing. And now I'm gonna show you how to customize your filters. If we go back to the overview here, we can see we have it currently on semi-strict. If you want to see before you log in-game how this looks, you can either scroll down, yeah, or you can go to simulate and just generate a bunch of loot. And you will see like a lot of this loot is grayed out because it's not shown in this filter, in this strictness. But if we go to soft, we will see that all of the stuff is shown now, yeah. So and let's bump it up to very strict. In our case with the customization. So if we go to simulate now, we can generate some loot here, like almost everything that is not important is shown, yeah. Let's create some valuable loot. You can also click on this bell here to hear the sound if you generate some new loot. So then you want to go to customize. And here we have the categories of all items in the games. This is pretty cool. For example, if you click on general currency, it will show you different tiers of currency depending on how much worth they are. Yeah. In our case, we see like here's a little check mark, and S tier, this means it is shown. A tier, B tier, and so on. For example, here E tier is not shown. If you click on this, you will see which items are in this tier. In this example, it's Arcanist's Etchers and Blacksmith's Whetstones. In the very strict filter, they are not shown here. Yeah. If you want to change that, you can just put on show, and then it will be shown. Or hide. I don't want to see that. Yeah. So if you open more a bit here, we will see like all the different stuff. S tier is obviously like Divine Orb and Mirror. And here if you want to change something, you have two options. You can just, like say I like that dopamine rush when a Divine or when an Exalted Orb drops. You can just drag it and move it into the tier you want to have it. Or, where was it? I think it was here, right? Or you can just right click it and move it to S tier. The same thing happens. So in our case, let's do that to showcase it. Yeah. And then you can scroll further down and you will see like a lot of different things. For example, chancing. If we click on the bases here, like look, it shows an emerald ring, heavy belt, sapphire ring, and stellar amulets here, because this is potentially a good unique. It has a different outline, it has a green outline. And here you can change a lot of things. You can change the symbol on the map, you can change the colors on the map. For example, here colors green. You can change everything here. It's really amazing. You can change the size of it. It's really cool. Here the border. Let's say I want a red border around it. Yeah, choose. Boom. You have a change here. And whenever you feel like you messed something up or something doesn't work, you can always press on reset here. And this way you can customize your filter for your own needs. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you can change. For example, if you play a character that needs evasion gear, right? So you don't care about armor or energy shield, you can scroll down a bit further here in endgame rares and crafting, and you click on the hide armor and classes. Like right now, all of the rules are not active. Yeah. And we can click on hide armor and hide energy shield. So this means all the armor stuff and all the energy shield stuff is getting hidden. Yeah, so you can really customize it for your own needs. And now for the best part is, when you're done setting it up like you like, you can just go again to export to Path of Exile, and you click here on YouTube filter, like the filter that you already have, and you just update it here. You click it once, it's gonna update it. If everything went right, you will get a message here, successfully updated the filter. Then if you go in-game, like remember we changed the Exalted Orb rarity. If you go to in-game, options, game, and the filter, and now we reload the filter here, we're gonna look, the Exalted Orb should change. There it is. It changed because we changed it from the C tier and the color to the S tier. So let's do that down here. And the cool thing is like you can be very creative like that. Like if you click a bit more to the right and to the styles, for example, you can change the sounds. So if you really want, you can change the sounds of a Divine Orb to Maven saying something. What could Maven say? Yes. So yeah, this is how you set up your filters. A big thanks to Neversink, this is the developer of the site, and his team for the awesome work he's doing. Please check out his Discord and his Patreon and his YouTube channel and everything. Please support him. He's a jewel among our players. Without him, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you very much, Neversink. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments or catch me live on twitch.tv/NinoMMO. And if you didn't do it yet, click on that subscribe button and we will see each other again. See ya.